be interviewing someone who is very special to Freeport and one of the most loved staff members in the Freeport School District, Alicia Leeper.
I am from Freeport, Illinois, born and raised. I grew up the youngest of 8 kids. My dad works at Titan. He's been there 49 years. My mom has been at Honeywell, I believe, 46 years. So I came from a factory working family where education was super important. When I was younger, Freeport had a lot of fun things to do. Like we had bowling, we had the soccer clubs, we had the baseball teams. As industries left though, there was less to do for the students. So like the Freeport that you guys experienced isn't the one that I had. I did leave 3 times and somehow I came back. So I'm not sure how that happened, but I am here and I love it. I played basketball for Mr. Pierce. He was one of my coaches. I played tennis with Mr. Eiler. He was one of my coaches. I did track as well. And then I also did speech team. It depended on the day. But track is how I got to college. They gave me a full ride between academics and athletics. So I guess I would have to say track because they paid. School, I went to state all 4 years. So I have all state honors for 4 years. I have the long jump, triple jump, and the 4x1 record. And then I went to a D1 track and field school and competed for 4.5 years there.
But sports weren't her only hobby.
Mr. Peterson was actually my band instructor, him and Miss Arn. Currently I play 12 instruments, but my main was saxophone, and then for concert band I did a symphonic band. It depended on my mood, because if I was in a bad mood, that drum set came in real handy. But as far as smooth music, saxophone's always at my heart.
Leeper didn't initially plan on working at the high school she graduated from.
I was going to be a doctor. I went to school with a major in biological sciences and Spanish. And I got there and I was like, ooh, I need to get done with this degree because that college money was running out. And then I went and worked at MetLife for 8 years in business. I went back to school, got into med school, and hated it. When I got there, I realized I didn't want to just fix sick people. I wanted to prevent people from being sick. And so being a doctor, the way that they explained it, didn't fit for me. And I lucked into a long-term sub position at the middle school, and here I am now. I went to Central Michigan for my first undergrad. I went to NIU for my second undergrad, so I have 2 bachelor's degrees. Then I went back to Michigan for a little bit, came back here, and now I also have 2 master's degrees as well.
College isn't easy, but with the support of her dad, anything was possible.
My dad's my best friend, and he always tells me to do better. He always encourages me. He never puts me down. He's my #1 support system. So like, to me, I want to make him proud, and that's part of my motivation. I also want to be for students what I didn't have in high school. So that's my other motivation. Absolutely. He used to take me to the park. We spent a lot of time together. He got me into events like power tumbling. He would drive me to Pecatonic or Rockford 4 days a week. We would go see family. I mean, my dad has always been my biggest supporter, #1 in my corner.
Last month, Leeper was recognized as a small town hero.
I did hear that and I was actually surprised. From what I was told, it was because I was born and raised here. I came back, and I guess because of what I'm doing with the students in the community.
She's optimistic about the future.
Life's a journey, so I haven't really ended anywhere. I'm still going. No, I do not plan on being here till I retire. I'm tier 2 in education, which means that I have at least another 30 years before I could per se retire. So that makes it difficult. If they move it back to tier 1, then it'll be a little bit easier. I could definitely do that, but as we currently stand, I'm hoping to write a book and make some changes and move up a little bit.
Leeper contributes a lot to the community and is finally starting to get recognized for more than just being a staff member, but for all that she does for the community.